Hi, I'm Donna Johnson. I have to tell you, Miss Paula, when I see Jack come on your show, it just warms my heart. It just tickles me to death because I too raised two boys, two grown adult boys now. One's 28, one's 19, and both of them assure me that there's not going to be any grandchildren in my near future. So I'm so envious when you get to play with Jack. And when he calls you Guinea, that must be the most precious word you've ever heard. And I can't wait. So in that note, today I thought I would make something that we used to love when the boys were little. And we still make it today. We're going to make Mexican mac and cheese crunch. And that's just what the boys called it. And so that's what I'm still calling it today. So we're going to get started. And what I have here is piccolini pasta, 1 pound, that's been cooked and drained. And what I love about this is Barilla is now making tiny pasta. It's the familiar shapes that we all know, but they make it tiny, like little bow tie pastas. And this is like little fusilli that I made today. And it's just perfect for little mouths. And what we're going to add to this is 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese that's been softened. And I love the Philly cream cheese in this because it's the cheese part of it, and it makes it nice and creamy. And I add it to my warm pasta, and it just takes a couple of minutes of stirring it around to get it all nice and incorporated. Now to this, I'm going to add 1 can of Rotel tomatoes, or diced tomatoes with green chilies. And I don't find that it's too spicy for the boys. If you think it's too spicy for your family, you can always just add a can of diced tomatoes without the green chilies, and it works just as well. So now we're just going to stir this all together. And the diced tomatoes and green chilies with the Philadelphia cream cheese makes a really good dip too. And then we just have one more ingredient to add to this, and that's about a cup or half a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. Okay, so now we have our macaroni all mixed. And what we're going to do is, tonight I'm going to put it in little ramekins. If you want, you can just put this in an 8x8 casserole and finish it the same way, and it's just as good. But it's kind of fun for little kids to get their own individual little bowl. They feel real special. So I'm just going to load these up. And you know, the thing that I love about my boys is they actually have very sophisticated palates. My 19-year-old thinks it's really cool to eat all of this strange food. And whenever he goes out to eat, he always orders probably the strangest thing on the menu. He loves sushi, he loves salmon and all kinds of fish. And I think that's because when they were little, the rule in our house was always, you at least have to taste everything. If you don't like it, you don't have to eat it, but you at least have to taste it. And the thing about it is they knew that if they didn't like it, that was okay, but there wasn't like there was a lot of chicken nuggets in our house. So they ate whatever I fixed for dinner for us is what they had. And I never fixed anything different for them than I did for us. And I think that, you know, little kids, they haven't developed a palate yet. They don't know the different tastes. And so it's real important to introduce those things, maybe slowly, little bits at a time at first. And then I think as they get older, they remember those flavors and they think, you know, I think I'll try that again. So the only complaint I think my family has is that I never make the same thing twice. If we have tacos one month, they're not going to see tacos again for a couple of months. And so I think that because, you know, I've just always been such a big variety cook all of our lives that, you know, they've just learned to be, not be picky eaters. And I love that about them. You know, food has always been a fun entertainment for us. Our family was always circled around food. Big family events was always about the food, and it just makes them feel like they're coming home when Mom cooks for them. So, all right. What we're going to do is we're going to put this in the oven, 350 degrees, just for about 10 minutes. Oh, I forgot the best part. I have to put a little cheese on top of each one of them. So you can't get enough cheese in these for little kids, you know. So we're going to put a little cheese on top. We're going to put them in the oven, 350, and just bake them long enough to get the cheese melted and bubbly. So now our little ramekins of Mexican mac and cheese crunch are out of the oven, and they're all bubbly and the cheese is all melty. And now to finish this, all we're going to do is sprinkle some chopped tomatoes and some chili cheese flavored corn chips on top. So there's our Mexican mac and cheese crunch. And today we're having corn dogs and grapes with it. But you can see how easy it went together. It's really quick, and I think your kids are going to love it just as much as mine. Mm. Mm. It's really good. I can taste the cream cheese. And the green chilies are just a little spicy, but really pretty mild. And I love the crunch of the corn chips. Thank you all so much for coming. Bye.